Hello, beautiful people. I am Shakira Moore, and welcome to the Perspective Matters podcast, where I use stories, poems, and proverbs to inform, inspire, and encourage you to think differently and live loudly. So it's an exciting time to be recording my first episode of the Perspective Matters podcast, because for the first time in the history of the Toronto Raptors, we won the Eastern Conference, and we will be going to the NBA Finals to face the Golden State Warriors. So the city is celebrating. We are happy. We're excited. It's a great time to be living in the city, and it's equally a great time to be recording the first episode of PMP. So a little bit about who I am. I'm originally from Jamaica. I was born and raised in Montego Bay, and then I moved to Kingston to study at the University of the West Indies. And after completing my degree, I decided I wanted an exciting career. And the Army provided me with the opportunity to have an exciting career. So I did my basic training in Newcastle, and then I spent 15 months in England training at the Britannia Royal Naval College. And after my initial officer training, I returned to Jamaica and served in the Jamaica Defence Force Coast Guard. I served for 8 years, and after 8 years, I decided that there were other dreams I wanted to fulfill. There were other goals I wanted to accomplish, and I wanted to see the world. So I told the Army goodbye. I told Jamaica goodbye, and I packed my bags and moved to Toronto. I studied marketing for 2 years, and then I went into advertising, which is my current career. And it's interesting that this is my second career, and I can't find something else to be passionate about. And there is a whole new side of me that I'm learning about and exploring. And it's really exciting to know that there are other passions that I have, and there are other things I'm interested in. And advertising is giving me that opportunity to learn about myself. So why does the perspective matter? It matters because you get to see another side of the story, and you get to walk around in someone else's shoes and see life from their point of view. So as you journey with me on the Perspective Matters podcast, it is my hope that you will see life from a different point of view, and you will have an appreciation for a different point of view and a different opinion. So today I want to share with you a proverb. And it's interesting that the theme of this proverb was one that was recurring for the entire week. And it's an idea that most people connect with, and it's a popular idea. So here is the proverb for episode 1. You can't sit down pon cow back, cuss cow kin. I'll say that again. You can't sit down pon cow back, cuss cow kin. And I'm sure you're saying, what on earth did she just say? So I said, you cannot sit on the back of the cow and curse the skin of the cow, or curse the cow because of its skin. You cannot sit on the back of the cow and curse the skin of the cow, or curse the cow because of its skin. And this proverb is saying to us that we should not disparage others. We should never be ungrateful or disdainful of those who are unable to help us. So if you're going through a less than ideal situation, you should not discount persons who cannot provide you with an advantage in that situation. You should instead be grateful. You should instead count your blessings. You should instead think positively, and that will allow you to come up with a creative solution. So tonight is an example of the importance of being in the moment, the importance of being grateful, and the importance of having a positive mindset. So in the third quarter of the game, the Raptors were down by, I think it was 10 points. And it was truly an uncomfortable situation to be in as the viewer and as the player on the court. And it was interesting because it was a game that we really wanted to win. We were literally standing at the edge of victory. And it seemed for a brief moment that we really weren't going to win because we were down by so many points, even though it was the third quarter. And we pulled it together and we, in fact, won the game. And it was interesting that Leonard, in his interview at the end of the game, said that what got them through the game was moving from moment to moment and playing from possession to possession. So they were in the moment. They didn't think about the fact that they were down 10 points. They continued to strive. They continued to push forward. They continued to play their game. And that would require having a positive mindset, a positive attitude, that fighter, can-do spirit. And that is why we won the game and created a truly historic moment. So my encouragement to you is, as you go throughout your life, there is no doubt that you may encounter a less than ideal situation, but it is up to you to turn the situation around by having a positive mindset. If that is not the mindset that you have initially, then that is the mindset that you need to have. And it will come with practice because it truly is a habit. And as you go through this circumstance, find things that you're grateful for. Look at the blessings that you have in your life, because believe me, once you start to count your blessings, you will truly see how your mindset can change. It will alter your mood, and you'll be able to come up with creative solutions to turn the situation around, as is the example of the Raptors, who turned what seemed to be a negative situation, they turned it into a positive, and now the entire city is celebrating, sharing in this joy, sharing in this success of a unifying team. Sports is such an amazing thing. It can bring people together, people from different walks of life, people with different ideals, different dreams, different goals, different visions, can all come together and celebrate and share in a truly joyful moment. So if you encounter a less than ideal situation, a really trying situation, a difficult situation, use tonight's historic moment as an example to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Use tonight's victory as a reminder that your mindset can make the difference in an outcome. If you have a negative mindset, then you will continue to perpetuate a negative situation. But if you have a positive mindset, if you can live from moment to moment, if you practice positive speech, if you have a positive attitude, then you can affect the outcome. You can actually create the outcome that you desire. And remember, you can't sit down on cow back cause cow-kin. You cannot be in a difficult situation and curse that situation. You have to be grateful. You have to find things to be joyful about. Count your blessings, because there are so many blessings that you have. It will require you to shift your focus, but it can be done. It requires practice, but the outcomes are so worth it. So thank you so much for listening to episode 1. It truly was my pleasure to share with you. and I hope that you will come along with me on this podcasting journey. I have many poems to share with you, many proverbs to share, and I want to continue to encourage and inspire you to really think differently and to live loudly. So remember, you can't sit down pon call back, cause call kin. Until next time, be blessed and walk good.